Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, and welcome back to my channel for another video. So this is going to be a tag video. This is the Fallgasm tag, and I was tagged by one of my favorite YouTubers, one of the greatest YouTubers ever, tinadivalicious. So shout out to him. And I love his videos. I think he's just wonderful with his cheerful personality, and he just has all the best information on candles and test scents, and just knows how to go in depth on fragrance, and is just wonderful. So if you're not subscribed to his channel, you definitely should be. So anyway, it was very sweet and wonderful of him to tag me for this video. And this is basically questions about fall. So I don't want it to be a super long video, so I got any visual aids that I would need prepared, and I read the questions ahead of time and thought about the answers so that I wouldn't be taking forever, because sometimes tag videos, you get bored after the first minute. Are you bored yet? It's been a minute and 6 seconds. So anyway, let me get started. So the first question is, what is your favorite thing or part about fall? I would have to say it's the leaves changing color and decorating for all the upcoming seasons, where that's Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. I try to get into the holiday spirit. Sometimes it's kind of a depressing time of year, and decorating helps me sort of, I don't know, get out from under that kind of like holiday funk where you just think about all the things that are bad in your life and how everything is supposed to be perfect at holiday time and such. So leaves changing color, pumpkin spice everything, and the cool fall weather and getting to change out of the summer clothes into the fall clothes. What is my favorite fall month? That would have to be October. That is the time of Halloween. As you can see, I have decorated back there my Halloween throw for my sofa, and my pillows are thrown everywhere. I probably should have planned this better before making such a horrible background on my video. Favorite fall drink or Starbucks drink? So my favorite fall drink is the pumpkin spice latte from Dunkin' Donuts. Favorite Starbucks drink? I really don't go to Starbucks as much as I go to Dunkin' Donuts, because Dunkin' Donuts is closer to me, so I just end up going there. But Starbucks, I usually get a green tea iced latte or green tea hot latte, depending on the season. So favorite fall food or treat? I would have to say caramel apples, because you can only get them around fall time, and it's something different and nice to enjoy, and something really bad for your teeth. I'm not going to say candy corn or stuff like that, because I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of candy corn. I can have like a piece or two here or there, but not a fan. Favorite Bath & Body Works candles. So I'm going to be boring here and say that my favorite fall Bath & Body Works candle is, of course, Leaves. I love Leaves. It smells like a craft store. It has all the best ingredients of fall. It's appley and spicy. It almost, it doesn't really have a pumpkin scent to it. It says golden nectar, red apple, and spiced berries, but it's just like fall in a jar to me. You cannot have a season without Leaves. And then my second choice, although it doesn't ask for my second choice, would have to be, of course, Marshmallow Fireside. And then followed by Pumpkin Pie, Cider Lane, and all those other wonderful fall candles. Favorite Yankee candle. Now, I know a lot of people are going to expect me to say Pumpkin Wreath, which smells like leaves. But I haven't burned my pumpkin wreath yet. I got it last year and haven't gotten around to it yet. But I hear great things about it. But my favorite, I guess, for fall, which I have burned before and have bought again, is Red Velvet. It's just yummy, delicious, sort of like a vanilla chocolate cake mixed together with red. It's just really, really great. And then a second choice would be Berrylicious, which is just like blueberries and cream and wonderful. Favorite fall accessory. And then it's also followed by favorite fall article of clothing. I would have to say those would be boots. The best thing about fall is you get to start to wear, one of the best things about fall is you get to start to wear boots again. And, oh, I just hit these boots on my table and scared Malcolm. A good pair of black leather boots is a perfect fall accessory and a good article of clothing for the fall season. Favorite fall soap? I'm going to say anything pumpkin scented, but probably pumpkin cupcake. Favorite fall activity? I'm going to say that is decorating for Halloween and pumpkin carving when I do get around to do that. Favorite fall color would be orange if it's a color that I'm looking at, but if it's a color that I'm going to wear, I would have to say brown. During the year, one of my favorite colors is purple, but that's not really a fall color. So brown to wear, orange to look at. Favorite fall activity, I did that, didn't I? I said decorating. Yes. Favorite fall activity is decorating. Hanging out with friends, but that's an all year round thing. Decorating the apartment and getting into the festive spirit. Favorite fall tunes. So they're not really fall tunes that they're not really tunes that I hear and immediately think of fall, except for two. I had to really think about this. One of them is by Ylvis, not Elvis, but Ylvis. That's Y-L-V-I-S, and that came out, I want to say 2 years ago, and it is What Does the Fox Say? Every time I hear that song, I immediately think of fall, and if you guys haven't heard What Does the Fox Say, you must absolutely go to YouTube and go and play it. What does the fox say? It's ridiculous, I know. So, and then the other one, which always reminds me of fall and Halloween, is Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival, a classic. So anyway, those are my favorite fall tunes. Back to the questions. Okay, favorite Halloween costume, what are you going to be? So my favorite Halloween costume, and one that I wore last year, is like this witchy gothic vamp costume. I don't know how to describe it, so here it is. It's purple crushed velvet with these sleeves. I wore it, I've been wearing it for the last like 2 years. I really love it. I think it's great, and you can be anything. And I usually pair this with a spider web headdress that I have, a spider web headband with, it's got a giant spider on it and then has like a web. So people will come up to me and say, oh, are you like a vamp? Are you a witch? And I'll be like, yes. So that's what I will be this year. And let's see. Favorite Halloween movie. Now, I love horror movies and I watch them all year round. But if I had to pick a horror movie that was Halloween-y, that I really liked, that I would classify as like a really good Halloween movie, I would say it is this one right here, Drag Me to Hell. If you have not seen it, it's really, really good. It's directed by Sam Raimi, who directed The Evil Dead. So that's another great movie, Evil Dead. But this is really, to me, a Halloween movie. Favorite Halloween candy, Mary Jane's. I don't know if you guys are old school and know Mary Jane's. They're kind of like they started off as a penny candy. They're a really old fashioned candy. They're not a penny anymore. And they're sort of like a peanut butter taffy. They rip out your teeth. They're so wonderful and bad for you. Hayride or haunted house? Hayride, definitely. I don't like anything jumping out and scaring me. Cornmaze or pumpkin patch. I've never been through a corn maze, so I can't really say. I have been to a pumpkin patch, and those are fun. Halloween or Thanksgiving? Definitely Halloween. Thanksgiving, you know, it's sort of a pain in the butt. You have to get along with all your family. Most of my family is deceased. I don't have to worry about that. So it's kind of a lonely holiday. You know, I'm not going to cook a giant turkey for me and my mom. This is kind of a sad time. Favorite Thanksgiving food is definitely sweet potatoes. Apple pie or pumpkin pie? Definitely pumpkin pie. Apple cider or hot cocoa? Being it's fall, I kind of want to say apple cider, but I really prefer hot cocoa, I guess. So it's sort of a toss-up. Fondest fall memory. So I have a few. One of my fondest fall memories is going to a pumpkin patch as a little kid. Was the bad enabler and we went on a school trip, and his mother was one of the chaperones, and we got to pick out a pumpkin. Each one of us got to pick out a pumpkin, and of course we wanted to outdo each other and pick the biggest pumpkin in the whole patch. And bad enabler's mom was like, listen, if you can't carry it, that's not the right pumpkin. Go pick something smaller. So reluctantly, sadly, we had to pick smaller pumpkins, and that was just a fun time. And then also, what I love about fall is I used to go to an all-girls Catholic school, and you had to wear the uniforms and stuff. And I could remember taking the bus home from school, not the school bus, the regular bus, and just walking in the cool fall weather and shushing my feet through the leaves. And if it had rained, kind of like splashing in the puddles. I know that sounds just like cliche and ridiculous, but like seeing how deep puddles were with my feet. And I would get home, and it would probably be around a Friday, and I'd say to myself, oh, I'm going to be good, and I'm going to do all my homework today, and this way I'll have the whole weekend all to myself. And I end up curling up on my bed in my room, and I put on channel 13, and there would be Bob Ross with The Joy of Painting, and I would fall asleep. His voice is so soothing. Love Bob Ross, love The Joy of Painting. And by the time I would wake up, it would be late dinner time, and my mother would be calling me for dinner. The homework never got done until last minute on Sunday night. So that's a fun fall memory for me. So now I have to tag some people for this video. So I will tag, of course, the bad enabler. I will tag Ross at smellgreatguy, and I think that's it. The other people, I've seen them tagged by others. So those are the only two that I can think of that haven't been tagged already. So bad enabler, Ross, do a Fallgasm video. Make everyone happy and share with us some of your fall favorites. And thanks again to tinadivalicious, the super wonderful, excellent tinadivalicious, for tagging me in this video. I hope it wasn't too boring for you. And until next time, comment, rate, subscribe, and goodbye everyone out there in YouTube land.